Merci. Bonjour. Like many busy moms, I don't always like to go shopping unless I have time and it's a local market like this one. You know, interacting with people and enjoying the beautiful displays makes a huge difference. This got me thinking about food and decoration and transforming something you have to do every day into a work of art. So here are a few ways to decorate with groceries. On y va? Putting away groceries can be a drag, but it's so nice when the fridge is full and the kitchen is alive and, you know, it's really home to me. So instead of approaching grocery shopping as another line on a to-do list, I try to, you know, transform the act into something artful. And I use the food that I have to buy every week as an object of decor. I always start with lemon. They're very special to me because they're very beautiful and vibrant. And in Feng Shui, they represent earth because of the color yellow. I always have them around. I drink warm lemon in the morning, use them to disinfect or clean. They bring life to any decor. Set them in a bowl or a platter and leave them on the counter. Yellow goes with everything. If it's too maniacal for you, make a beautiful fruit basket with whatever you brought from the market. How many painters have been inspired by them? There's a reason. And by the way, you don't need to display your fruit basket only in the kitchen. It can be in the living room, for example, like on the fireplace. Clean your herbs as soon as you unwrap them. That way you don't lose time when you're cooking. And I like to display my herbs in a vase with some water as if they were flowers. It will exude great smell and make the kitchen feel like you're in Provence. I find that if the herbs are displayed, you tend to use them more in dishes as sight solicits imagination. If it's too hot, refrigerate them right away and enjoy the vase when you open the fridge. Display your oils and vinegars as if they were elixirs. I like to pour mine in antique perfume bottles, which kind of reminds me of Carlo Scarpa's glasswork. He was a Venetian architect. You want to take a look? Visually, the oil bottles suddenly become a work of art. I put a rosemary branch to bring character. Olive oil doesn't like heat, oxygen, and light. So if you can, use dark bottles. The same goes for vinegar. No need to refrigerate your olives. You can leave them at room temperature, especially if they're soaking in oil. You can just put them in a nice container that's made for it. And you know, when you're done eating all the olives, you can use the leftover oil to make some nice pasta. Olives are really wonderful to have around the house all year long. Don't be afraid to display food in transparent containers. I find it brings life and inspires recipes. Basically, getting rid of packaging makes things more beautiful and more sustainable. Oh, and by the way, make sure you get rid of packaging before you refrigerate things because it wastes a lot of electricity. And you know, eggs don't really need to be refrigerated. I like to display them. I find it extremely comforting. I put them in a dome, which is a really practical trick. You can use it for all sorts of things. Nuts and dry fruit are also beautiful to display in a basket. Also, choose a pretty basket for your groceries. You might as well. I leave mine on a crochet in the entrance door. I kind of like it. I feel like it gives hominess and texture. And unless it's right in front of my nose when I leave the house, I tend to forget it. Oh, and last but not least, I store cheese in every room of the house because I'm French. I put cheese in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the closets, and the restroom, of course. It's very good for moths. I was joking, but I'll be damned if it works. So change the way you look at storing groceries. Make it a fun, creative, and grateful time because seriously, we're lucky to have food on our table and access to clean water, so enjoy these symbols of life. Alors, how to decorate with groceries. Display your lemons, be inventive in where you place your fruit basket, clean your herbs before refrigerating them, put herbs in a vase, pour your oils and vinegars in beautiful bottles as if they were perfume. Don't be afraid to display food in transparent containers. Get rid of packaging before you refrigerate. and choose a pretty grocery basket that you can display. I hope this video has changed your approach to groceries. I would love to know how you incorporate food into your decor. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, the little red button on the bottom of the screen. Voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui, à bientôt.